Right now it's crazy. Right now I think it's beautiful, unless you have to go outside or drive. But I mean, for me, in the past few years, I've learned how to drive better in the snow. So I had one of the most scary moments coming here right now, because I went around somebody because they were stopped on the hill, and I said I have an interview with my media team and I need to get to the gym immediately, and so I went a little bit around somebody, and there was somebody coming and it was a hill, but we're good. We learned how to drive in the snow, but the weather right now is probably the craziest I've ever seen it with snow, and it's really cool. I'm excited to see. I wish I could go and like see how it outside of the streets and everything, maybe in like the forest, and check out the nature and the beauty of all the nature too. Oh, it was incredible. I had a moment where, maybe a few weeks, where I was a little bit more, I don't know, I wasn't having like a difficult time, but I talked to Igoric and I was like, hey, I'm trying to be more positive on the court, because maybe I'm a little bit more negative and I don't know why, I'm not sure. But I'm going to, let's work together. Maybe you can remind me sometimes if I'm looking, not happy, you can tell me this word, or something that we can figure out together. So, and then the next day we talked about it, and he said, what if you go and visit your family for a few days? And so that was like something really, really incredible for me. And it was amazing going to celebrate New Year's with them. I arrived on the 31st, so right before, surprise them. I didn't tell them I was coming, so it was even better to be able to surprise them, and just it really recharged all of my batteries. It was an amazing time. We didn't take advantage of some opportunities that we had in counterattack, and this was kind of frustrating for all of us. But we stayed patient, and we continued to believe, and then we kept the game kind of close. We never really got, I think, in front of them, like had the advantage in the score until very late, when Misha Labinsky came in and was super service sub for us, and that changed the game. I think that changed the whole match when we it felt like we stole the first set from them, and then it gave us a lot of energy and extra energy to continue to fight and play better. And then we took the better opportunities in the second set. We took the opportunities more in counterattack, and I thought we played a good game. I think we're continuing to get better, but we had a good showing for sure. I knew this was gonna come up. And Andrei told you guys that it was me, huh? Okay, well, so there's like an old American comedy movie called Dodgeball with like Ben Stiller and his team. They're playing this game, this old, I guess we grew up playing it in the United States, like this in school, like dodgeball, where you throw the ball and you hit somebody and then they're out, and they created a movie out of it, and there's professional teams, and the bad guys team, or the evil team, was the Purple Cobras, and they did like some dances and all that kind of stuff. You can look it up on YouTube. I sent it to the guys because they didn't know what the movie was or anything, but I started doing it and talking about like we're the snakes and stuff, and so it just started, and now it's something that a lot of us are doing.
And we will rock you.
I have to say, behind the scenes were funnier than the show, for sure, because we waited 30 minutes to start because Andrzej Surmachevski couldn't stop laughing. For 30 minutes. We couldn't, like, he was crying. We needed to get him tissues. And so I was hoping they were going to show some behind the scenes or recording. So if you have that, it's even better, because on this team we like to laugh a lot. And I think you can see it on the shows, on the training, in the games. So it's a good depiction of our team. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure why it is, but I'm sure there's a good reason that most of the years that I've played in the Russian Championship, we always play like the 3 best teams in a row consecutively, like Moscow, Novosibirsk, St. Petersburg, and then they have, we have Dinamo and Belgrade, so like we have a big stretch of really difficult games. Where they're the teams that are in the top 5 in the points right now. And so this is something that we've been trying to prepare for and get ready for, and we had a good start to it with playing against Dinamo. But we have another really big test in 2 days, and we know how good Novosibirsk is and how good they can play, and so we're going to be ready for a really difficult match and try to give our best for our home fans here. Oh, I think we've gotten better. I think we've improved since those matches and just started to play a little bit more clean volleyball, like together. But we know that they're extremely strong in the middle of the court. Their 2 middle blockers are amazing. They have a new young opposite from the previous years that has really gotten a lot better this year. And he's very physical, and they have, obviously their setters has been playing really, really well for the past few seasons now. And both of their spikers are super physical and can be very offensive. So we know what they can do, and we just have to try to do it a little bit better in the moment, And so volleyball is such a strange game where we play to 25, but 1 point can make all the difference, right? And so we're going to try to make sure that every point that we're playing is going to be very, very important, and we're going to treat it like gold. In the moment, I think probably throughout the season, this is probably the best we're playing, but that doesn't mean that we're going to go out tomorrow and play really well in practice, or today, later in practice. We need to show it, and we need to prove it every day. We can't think that we're playing well and we're comfortable now. We're going to pay our rent today. Zenit-Kazan, Center Volleyball.